Whis? Whis?
Yes, Lord Beerus?
Would you mind explaining what that incessant noise is? It woke me up from my nap!
Why, I believe it's a cell phone, Lord Beerus.
A cell phone? Like the big bug man that Goku's son defeated?
Oh, no, my lord. It's a device that allows mortals to communicate from far distances.
Oh. Well, what in the world is it doing here?
Well, I believe that Earthling, TattedCharizard, may have dropped it after training so hard that he collapsed and died.
Oh, yeah. Isn't he the one with the best Dragon Ball Super card game channel?
The very same.
Can I eat it?
Can, yes, but I don't believe you'll enjoy it.
Then head to Yama's check-in station and get rid of it. I'm sure he'll still be waiting in line.
As you wish, my lord. While I'm gone, why don't you enjoy this YouTube video from Matches Peaches?
A great idea.
What's up guys, Matt back again with another video, and today we're going to be making a tier list of the latest Ichiban Kuji Dragon Ball Z Battle on Planet Namek. But before we dive into the tier list guys, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring the bell notification so that way you get notified whenever I make a brand new video. Like this video if you enjoy it, and of course, comment your thoughts down below in the comment section at the end of the tier list so we can have a discussion. Also, if you'd like to consider becoming a member of the channel for just $3 a month to get access to our Discord server with helpful tools and tips and a great community, please look down in the description below of this video. Alright guys, Brian is still gone. I don't know really what to do. I might have a couple of ideas, but hopefully we can bring him back for the next tier list or two. Who knows? But in the meantime, let's go ahead and dive into this thing right now. But what you see in front of you is, boom, our tier list. My camera's in the way, so sorry if I shuffle around a bit, just so that I can see this, just because of how my setup is right now. But I want to talk about this set first and foremost. So I wasn't like super jazzed up and excited about this set. I think there's a lot here to be excited about, specifically Frieza. But, you know, I felt like their character choices could have been better. I'm going to just outright say that right now. Obviously, the last one, Prize, is lazy because it's a recolor of Prize A, but keeping in the context of just the figures, I do like Goku versus Frieza. I think they're awesome. But it would have been nice for them to have, like, okay, if there's Goku versus Frieza, then maybe there's Piccolo versus Frieza and Gohan versus Frieza, and then just kind of keep it at that. I won't complain that they added Krillin. I think Krillin is probably the oddball in the set, if we're being honest, for a character choice. But I like a lot of these figures. They surprised me quite a bit. So without further ado, let's dive in. Sixth place is probably going to surprise some people. I asked some of my friends and people in the Discord server what they thought my ranking would be for this set, and I don't think I really saw anybody guess this, but sixth place, I'm going to put Gohan. And disclaimer, this is my opinion, guys, and I don't think this is bad. If you go and watch my review for Gohan and all of these figures, I gave them all really good ratings, so I'm not saying Gohan is bad. I just think he's the weakest one in the set for a few reasons. We've been getting a lot of Gohan figures, and I'm not complaining about that, but we already have, you know, Gohan with his bowl haircut. It was a last one prize in Strong Chains, I think. But I don't know, man, like we already had one, so it just didn't like, whoa, really like, you know, fire me up compared to some of the other figures in this set. But I do like this Gohan. I like the jet black hair they gave him. I think they did a great job balancing size and scale. Good paint and shading on this figure as well. The only reason he's in sixth place is mostly that character choice thing, because now with a lot of the modern Ichiban Kuji figures, the size and scale and paint shading and quality, it's all there, you know, most of the time. But now it's like kind of a character choice thing, because, you know, we just want specific characters and forms. And this Gohan is cool. He's very unique. It's Gohan in a Saiyan armor, but Two things. We just got Gohan in his Saiyan armor. I know it was Super Saiyan Gohan from the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, but still Gohan in his Saiyan armor. So it's not as unique. And we already had a Gohan with the bull haircut. So would be cool for us to get some other ones. But I'm going to put him right here for now at 6th place within the set. Okay, so 5th place is probably not a surprise now that you're seeing Gohan, but 5th place, I'm going to put Krillin. So I really do like Krillin. He edges out Gohan by just a little bit, and it's just because it's unique for Krillin. This is our 2nd Master Lee's Krillin officially, and he's very unique. I would really love if eventually if they do another Krillin, hey, do him with his hair from the Buu Saga or something from Dragon Ball Super. I would really like to see that from Krillin, but just like Gohan, he's unique. They're very similar, obviously, because they're taken from the same manga page. They both have Saiyan armor. For Krillin, that's like a lot more unique than other characters because we only really see him ever in his Kame-gi. And when he put this outfit on, it was just kind of like, wow, that's really different and a unique look for Krillin. It looks funny, but he almost looks like a mini Nappa. But I like it a lot. People were talking about like, oh, I don't like his face because his like mouth is like pushed out. It's really not that bad. It's not pushed out that far. Plus, that's what he looks like from the manga page. So, you know, do yourself a favor, go read the manga, check out the awesome art in there because it's really incredible. But I really like this Krillin figure. But obviously the spotlight goes to Frieza in this set, so Gohan and Krillin were inevitably gonna be down here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and rank 2 at once. Obviously, you know what that means. We're gonna put prize A, Goku and Frieza, in 4th place, and then the last one prize right above them. So I really, really like this figure. Oh, hang on, this looks weird. Here we go. There we go. I really love these figures, but you know, the real spotlight were the unique Friezas in this set. But there's really not a whole lot wrong with them. The only reason that they're down here is because when you look at them from the front, they look kind of weird. Mostly Frieza looks kind of weird from the front, but that's not the intended way to display the figure. Obviously taking something from a 2D perspective from the side and trying to make it 3D while still maintaining the look and feel from the 2D perspective of the characters is a bit difficult to do, but regardless of that, I still think they came out great. I really, really love how they made Goku's hair for this figure. If you have it in person or if you intend on getting it, check it out because his bangs are just like perfectly done. It really does emulate that Goku from the Frieza saga or earliest Dragon Ball Z. So I really do love the way that they made that. The last one prize is obviously the better version in this, namely because this moment is taken from the manga. I don't remember if the anime replicates that moment where they're staring each other down, but it's definitely from the manga. So obviously if you pick the manga colors, that's where it's at, man. Like Goku in his lighter orange gi looks really good. He has better shading on his skin. Frieza has better shading on his last one prize version. I actually didn't notice during my review. Shout outs to this comment right here who pointed it out in my review that the last one prize Frieza actually has a little bit of blue shading. It's very, very subtle, but if you look at both of them side by side, the last one prize Frieza has a little bit of blue shading on his skin. It's just very subtle, but it's enough to make him like pop out a little bit more, while the other one looks a little flatter in comparison. And also the last one prize Frieza has that metallic purple colors on his spots rather than more of a glossy finish, and I think that just makes them look a lot better and a little more premium. So they're very similar. There's really no big reason why you should pick one over the other. I just personally think the last one prize is better because it emulates the manga better and has a little more care and craft put into the figure itself. All right, so my top 2. This was really, really hard to do. I'm going to place both of them at the same time. But I was discussing with a really close friend of mine how hard it was for me to actually place these, and I kept going back and forth, and he really pointed out something that I guess, was the only way that we can make a tiebreaker for these. And it was one of these looks exactly like his source, while the other one is slightly off from his source. I don't know if you can guess which is which, so let's go ahead and just place them. So second place, we're going to put third form Frieza, and first place, we're going to put his second form. So let's talk about his third form. I was almost sure I was going to place him as number 1 when I unboxed him while I was making the reviews, and then as time went on, I kept looking at them on my shelves and looking at Frieza's second form and then looking back at his third form. I'm like, wow, both look so good, and they're just such great figures. Probably some of the best that have come out this year. I mean, I'll learn that as I review more, but man, these really blew me away. I mean, third form Frieza, a lot of people were saying that they expected him to be bigger. I do believe while he is big in the anime, I don't think he's as big as his second form. So like in his second form, literally if the figure were to stand straight up, I guarantee he would hit that 11 or 12 inch mark. He's big. It's really hard to tell in production images. One sec. So I know I'm not the smallest guy in the world. I'm not tall, but I am kind of big. But look at this thing. He's literally as big as my head. He's almost as big as my head, dude. He's big. So his production images really do not do him justice in showing how big he is. But third form Frieza, he's over 8 inches. That's a pretty solid height. He's almost as tall as the Goku in this set, which is a pretty tall figure. But he's not the biggest form of Frieza. That goes to his second form. But I do think they did a great job at size and scale. The detail on the figure is superb. I like that they went with that glossy finish for his purple spots because it does make him look more alien-like. And his likeness is so freaking good. But man, all of that is with second form Frieza in terms of like the quality. He doesn't have like super glossy spots. His have more of a matte finish mixed with gloss for his purple spots, but he looks really good, man. Like the shading and the detail, it just oozes that old school Dragon Ball style. They did a wonderful job with his face. Oh man, I think the only criticism that I really have for this figure is I wish they made his lips, they gave it a little bit of black around it, because I think that's what he has in the anime. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, pardon me. But yeah, this thing's awesome. It's big. It feels good. It's iconic. And you know, it's just something that we've been begging for a while. So number 1 in the set is gonna go to Horny Frieza. So that's my tier list, guys. Please let me know down in the comments section below what you would rank this tier list. Would love to hear your thoughts and what your personal opinions are of each of these figures and why you rank them the way you did. I'm gonna give this set in total a 3.5 out of 5. Both of the Frieza figures definitely edge it out to make it a little bit better. Gohan and Krillin hold it back a little bit, and I would say that because of the last one prize being a redo of the A prize in this set, it kind of gives it a middle of the ground feeling. So I'm going to give the set as a whole a 3.5 out of 5, trying to be a little strict with my rating. I'm trying not to get too caught up in the excitement of collecting again and really taking part of these awesome figures, but I still think that a lot of the figures in this set are worth buying, especially the top 2. Highly recommend those, and if you can get the last one prize, it'll probably be a little cheaper than regular last one prizes because it's a repaint or recolor of the A prize. So if you're interested in that, I definitely recommend getting the top 3, or if you're a maniac like me, get the whole set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Like this video, share it with a friend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.
This is bullshit.
Why, hello there, Mr. TattedCharizard. How are you?
What's up, man?
Well, you left your cell phone on Lord Beerus's planet, and I came to return it to you.
Oh, thanks, man. I was wondering where I no pockets, dead and all.
Yes, indeed. You are very dead.
I was wondering why I put this. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, well, do you anticipate coming back to Lord Beerus's planet anytime soon?
Yeah, I'll be back to train. Don't worry.
Well, if you do decide to train with us once again, maybe try not to overdo it this time. You dying is a big handful for us, and I just don't think Lord Beerus is happy that you left quite a mess.
I know, Whis. Thank you. Thank you for that. I know.
Well, ta-ta. Oh, wait a second. I actually forgot. You have quite a number of messages and phone calls that you missed on your phone. You may want to check those.
Oh, I can only imagine. Let's check it out. Ooh.
Next. Hey, you!
Oh,
the hat and the big dick! Come on!
Yeah, I'm coming.